Hello, this is a quick tutorial on how to do the Photoshop portion of the project where you're going to be grabbing a picture of the building and saving it to your desktop, and grabbing a picture of the ali'i and saving it to your desktop. Try to find a large picture of the building and a smaller picture of the ali'i. It helps when you do the project to Photoshop them together. So now that I have both of the pictures saved to my desktop, I'm going to open up Photoshop Elements. So I'm going to, my magnifying glass, click on Photoshop Elements. If it's the first time opening up the program, it's going to ask you a few questions. Press OK. And if it wants you to install, just tell it that you're going to do the installation later so that you can do the project. You're going to use expert mode because you're going to be an expert. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to upload your photos. So you're going to press Command O, which is open, and you're going to find your building, and then Command O again, and find your ali'i. Now both of these are set as background, so I'm going to click here to turn them into layers, and to the other photo to turn it into a layer. Okay, now I'm ready to add them together. So I'm going to go to the picture of my ali'i, and in my picture of my ali'i, I'm then going to press Command A, which is select all, and then Command C to copy. And now I'm going to copy him over with Command V. And there he is. To move him around, I'm going to use this plus sign, and I can move him around here. Okay. And you see how his image is kind of boxy. So now I'm going to do some erasing. So I'm going to press my eraser, and I'm going to get a circle. And according to whatever size you set here is the size of the circle. Then I'm going to click and erase so that it doesn't look so boxy with this around here. Okay. Okay. Now you would do a much better job than I just did. You can see also how the size of the circle might help you to get areas that are really small and even smaller. But for the purpose of the video, I know you would make this perfect, but I'm going to move on. Okay, so now we have him there, and we have the boxiness gone. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to make him a little bit more ghostly and so more transparent. So that's opacity in the top right corner. I'm going to lower the opacity so that he becomes a little bit more transparent in there. Okay? Again, I can move him around with the plus. Now I want to make him bigger. So you're going to go to Image, Resize, Scale. And that'll allow you to control the size of your image. And there he is. The plus sign, apply. The plus sign allows us to move him around. So maybe I'll put him right in there with his face right on by the sun. Okay. The last thing that we could do to your photo is to add a new layer, and then we're going to put some color on there. So let's say we want to kind of darken up or brighten up the photo. So I'm going to go to my colors, and let's put some, I don't know, let's put some red or some purple in there to make it more like this is the sunset shining through. Okay, we're going to press OK, and then we're going to go to this paint bucket here, and we're going to drop the paint all over our photo. And then we're going to say, oh no, I just ruined my project. But what you did was you threw the layer in there, and now just like how we made Kamehameha a little bit more ghostly, we're going to lower the opacity so that you just get the hint of that color shining through. Okay, and then I'm done. To save, I'm going to go to File, Save As, OK, and I'm going to save it as a PSD file first, so that if I ever wanted to work on this, I could. So I'm going to save it to my desktop as a PSD file. Then I'm going to save the file as a JPEG, which is how I'm going to submit the file. So instead of format, I'm going to go to JPEG, right? And I'll call this my final building. Whatever you want to call it. Okay? And then I'm going to then save it to my, and press OK, to my desktop, and then I'm done. And here it'll exist where you're going to then submit it to Blackboard, and your project is done. Okay, hopefully this video was helpful for you as you do this and work with Photoshop. It's a very cool tool, really simple to use.